Alright, I'm ready for my summer cookout. I've got the grill, I've got the invites set out, and most importantly, I got about 10 pounds of burgers and hot dogs. Oh man, this is gonna be great. You're a fucking murderer. Who are you and what the hell are you doing in my backyard? I'm a vegan, and I find your little cookout to be absolutely barbaric. Okay, where's the part where I'm supposed to give a shit? Excuse me? How fucking dare you? Do you not care about how much those animals suffered before they were turned into food? Do you have no empathy for the animals on this planet? Not really. And I don't think they do either. They look too dead to care the way I'm looking at it. Humans are omnivores, and we have canine teeth for a reason. Ree! Ree! You're literally worse than Hitler! Ree! Well, better get 5 more pounds of meat despite her. Welcome back to Internet Annoyances. I'm Mike Osiris, and I think everyone has something to say about this group, since they are one of the loudest and most annoying groups to plague the web. Hardcore vegans who are so self-righteous and holier than thou that they unironically think that they're better than you and morally superior for a minuscule lifestyle choice like not using animal products. This sense of superiority can lead to incidents like when PETA, who I'll get into later, compared eating animals to the Holocaust. There's a spicy-ass take if I've ever heard one. So, to understand why these specimens feel the way that they do, we need to review the basics of their belief system in...
My name is Sexy Vegan.
Part 1. Veganism 101. For those living under a Dwayne Johnson, veganism is the lifestyle choice that involves not eating meat or using products made of animal matter. This means that they willfully deprive themselves of the joys of a juicy burger and think that wearing a leather jacket is equivalent to skinning the cow alive yourself. Like, I know the end goal with it is trying to live longer, but what the fuck is the point of having a long life if you can't eat something enjoyable? I don't know about y'all motherfuckers, but I enjoy a lot more foods that are meats than foods that are vegan. Because of the fact that this lifestyle became popular, some vegans started to feel that they were superior to meat eaters. This led to many futile protests around the world. Let's take a look at a few notable events here. One time, PETA put up a billboard that suggested that drinking cow's milk can lead to autism in children. Like, seriously. You know what can be one of the most damaging things to a movement? Spreading misinformation! That makes you look retarded and hurts your cause. Another incident involved some fucking hippie walking into a restaurant and losing her mind about chickens or some stupid shit.
Excuse me, everyone? Can I ask you to listen to me for a minute, please? And she was hurt and abused her entire life because of this establishment and because of establishments like it. She was locked away, she was hidden, she had nobody there for her, she was crying, she was scared every single moment, and because her usefulness had run out, she was going to be killed. And right now their eggs and their milk and their bodies are on plates inside this restaurant, and that is so unfair to them. My little girl's name is Snow. And every time you see someone eating somebody else's eggs or somebody else's body, you are going to remember her name.
You know what? I want some more snow on my plate after seeing this shit. The last incident I'm covering here is actually pretty fucking funny. So there were a bunch of vegans protesting outside of some random restaurant when the owner decided to have some fun at their expense. He brought a deer leg to the front window for all the protesters to see, and the fucking mad lads started cutting up the meat to piss them off. And boy did they get pissed off. The protesters called the cops on the guy, but seeing as the restaurant was his private property, there was nothing that could really be done. Now, I don't give a shit who you are, that's pretty fucking funny. And on that note, I never really understood why vegans protested in the first place. I guarantee that showing pictures of a slaughterhouse to people passing by isn't gonna accomplish much in your favor. Everyone knows that you have to kill animals to get their meat. We aren't fucking idiots. It's not that they don't know, it's that they don't fucking care. We've been eating meat for millions of years now, and some retarded signs saying that meat is murder is not about to change that. Now fuck off and let me enjoy my steak in peace.
My name is Sexy Vegan.
Part 2. Vegan Twitter.
No longer fits me.
Now we will take a gander at the vegan community online. Now let's see if they are just as insufferable on places like Reddit as they are out in the real world. This first image claims that being vegan is more civilized and the next step in human evolution.
And the source cited is the author's ass.
No, dumbass. Back in caveman times, cooked meat helped kickstart human intelligence. Fossil records show that the cooking of meat helped in expanding cerebral functions of early humans, so nice fucking try. You know what this next image sounds like? Those old-timey snake oil salesmen that claimed that their bottle of bullshit can cure hepatitis. This fucker has no idea how the human body works, and it shows. But shit, maybe if some of the people in my life with anxiety just stop eating meat, they won't be crippled by their mental illness anymore. I should tell them about this. I bet they won't find that incredibly insulting at all. So you think I'm wrong for trying to impose my vegan bullshit on you? Well, guess what, meat cuck? I made this meme portraying myself as a Chad, so therefore, I'm right. This is what fucking window lickers on the internet actually believe. And I'll take shit that never happened for 500, Alex. Okay, 1, I doubt that, and 2, we've had the world dying coming to us for a very fucking long time now. At this point, if an asteroid were to slam into the Earth tomorrow, I don't think I'd lose that much sleep over it. Look, it has been scientifically proven that 100% of lives end in death.
It's arrogant meddling. It's what got us in trouble in the first place. Doesn't anybody understand that? Interfering with nature. Over 90%, way over 90% of all the species that have ever lived on this planet, are gone. They're extinct. We didn't kill them all. They just disappeared. The planet isn't going anywhere. We are. We're going away. Pack your shit, folks. We're going away.
I'm gonna use my finite time on this shitty planet doing things that bring me enjoyment. And one of the things that bring me the most enjoyment is a nice platter of fall-off-the-bone barbecue ribs. And you fuckers are not about to take that away from me. I just want to grill, for God's sake.
My name is Sexy
Part
Vegan.
3.
Legally changed to
PETA, the worst animal rights organization ever. Let me tell you the tale of the organization that claims to care about the well-being of animals, yet shows in their actions that the opposite is true. People with erections for tarded animals. Oh, shit. I mean, people for the ethical treatment of animals. Sorry, I get those two mixed up. PETA was founded in the year 1980 and has been annoying the shit out of the masses ever since. They claim to be the most humane animal sanctuary, yet in the year 2017, PETA killed a whopping 74% of all the animals they quote-unquote rescued. Also, their rescue attempts are sometimes nothing short of kidnapping an innocent family's pet. And that literally fucking happened, too. In Norfolk, Virginia, PETA kidnapped a little girl's chihuahua from a trailer park and put it down. When the family rightfully sued, they got fucked. They only got $49,000 out of that. If it was me, I'd be draining those fuckers for all that they had. I consider my dogs to be family members, and if some animal rights assholes kidnapped them, I'd at least be hell-bent on making sure their teeth get acquainted with the fucking sidewalk. Other than the literal crimes they commit, PETA also have a tendency to bitch about absolutely trivial shit. Take a look at Pokemon Black and Blue as evidence of this. They made this Flash game as a parody, and they say it was a joke, but some of the dialogue in this game suggests that PETA is legitimately pissed off about the treatment of fictional monsters in a fictional game. Fighting for what really matters, I see. Another example is when they crashed the Westminster Dogs Show wearing white robes and comparing the dog trainers and breeders to KKK members. PETA is back at it again with the spicy-ass takes. Sure, some of that shit that happens to the dogs isn't cool, but to compare the trainers and dog breeders to Klan members is definitely a bit much, to say the least. And this isn't the only time they've done some really insensitive shit either. PETA once supported Joe Arpaio, sheriff of Maricopa County, Arizona, and professional asshole because he refused meat to prisoners. So, on top of forcing female prisoners to sleep in pools of their own menstrual blood and unfairly racially profiling Latinos, he probably contributed to spiking malnutrition rates in Maricopa County prisons as well. What a nice sounding individual and totally not an authoritarian asshole. And remember everyone, he's got PETA's seal of approval too. To sum this all up, PETA is the worst animal rights organization ever founded and can go fuck themselves with a hot fireplace poker coated in broken glass. They have done exponentially more harm than good and have no place in the modern day. Fortunately, people have started to call PETA out on their shitty behavior, so hopefully they are held accountable for their reprehensible actions from here on out. Part 4. Vandalizing a restaurant and fucking over minimum wage workers to own the meat eaters. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight this video in particular that I've seen on Twitter recently. This fucking asshole right here starts pouring this red substance all over this restaurant to protest the killing of animals for meat, as if this restaurant has a slaughterhouse in the back rooms and kills the animals themselves. I hope that this cunt realizes that the only thing that she accomplished is being a fucking nuisance. Some poor underpaid bastard is gonna have to clean all that up now. I hope that after this video ended, this individual left the restaurant in handcuffs and got charged with vandalism. Fuck you if you've ever done something like this.
My name is Sexy Vegan.
Final
Got me
thoughts.
legally changed to Sexy Vegan.
What the fuck ever happened to letting people live their lives? Why the hell is it that when someone doesn't agree with something harmless, that it has to be turned into an issue of morality? Newsflash, people. Just because others have a different lifestyle to yours, that doesn't make them bad people. You are not the king or queen of the world who decides what's moral and what isn't. You can decide that for yourself, sure, but the second you start telling me how to live my life is the second I will tell you to go fuck yourself. You can decide what your line is, but you will not decide mine, motherfucker. Animals are going to be turned into delicious food. Get over it. Stop trying to force veganism onto others. That will only serve to hurt your cause, and it has already done that plenty. You do not have as much influence as you think. Playing a ukulele in front of a McDonald's will do jack shit to change anything. The only thing that you are effectively doing is being another internet annoyance. I'm Mike Osiris, and I'm going back under. Okay, real quick, just before I end the video. I think things got a little tense, so how about I lighten the mood a bit? You see, I got a dog here, and a dog here. Their names aren't important, but the point is, they're hungry. Oh, what's this right here? Some bacon. Ain't that interesting? Sit. Good boy. Hey, don't you know? PETA says meat is murder. You're a fucking murderer. You're a fucking murderer, boy. Sit, boy. Oh, look at that. I got 2 little murderers in the house tonight. Don't you know? Meat is murder. PETA says so. According to PETA, you should both be killed. Wait a minute. Maybe that's why most of the dogs they rescue end up killed. Because they ate meat.
Subscribe to my Osiris, or else I will use the world to freeze time and steal a bitch. See you in the next video, you pathetic waste of space.
Big herd throbbing cocks wanted to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanted to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks.